Hello, welcome to this week's Thrive in 5, a tip I can impart to you in 5 minutes or less that you can think about, enact or put together in 5 minutes or less. And as you know, if you've watched a lot of this content or listened to a lot of this content, I've been talking recently about neurotransmitters, specifically dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin and endorphins. Neurotransmitters that make us feel good, that interact with pain receptors, that help stabilize our mood. And looking at the benefits, or rather what can create positive amounts of dopamine or oxytocin or serotonin or endorphins. And there's one thing that all of those have in common, and that thing is human touch or human contact. So it might be physical touch, like massage, for example, or hugging, but it could also be eye contact. And I thought that was really interesting because I wonder how much of that we're actually doing in our daily lives. Now, obviously, this needs to be the appropriate type of human contact and touch. And the other person wants to receive that in the same way that you want to give that. So there's that, of course, that caveat. But hugging, do you hug people, loved ones in particular, often enough? If not, try this. I recently spoke about oxytocin. If you hug someone for 20 seconds or more, you get this lovely boost of oxytocin, even if you don't know that person very well. And again, approach with caution, as I say. So human contact in all its different forms, whether it's hugging, whether it's a handshake, it's just a little arm on the shoulder, it could be some really sort of good eye contact, really listening with your eyes, all of that kind of thing. I just wonder how much of that we're doing. And as you'll know, I'm looking for lots of different ways that we can promote well-being, other less well-explored areas of well-being. So not just how we sleep and practicing mental health, and it's good to talk, all that stuff's great. But what about some of the other more underappreciated aspects of well-being, like autonomy is one we've discussed, variety was one we discussed. And now how can you manipulate those neurotransmitters that we all have and feel to the gain of your well-being? So think about dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphins, but specifically the one thing that they all have in common is human touch and human contact. How much of that do you have in your life? I'm going to leave you with that thought, but as always, let me know if you have any feedback for me. Email me at leanne@bodyshopperformance.com. Alternatively, just leave a comment if you're watching this through social media. That's it from me. I'll talk to you next week. Thanks for watching.